All right, guys, we are here at one of my favorite houses. We just finished the rehab, but I actually used to live here, so I can't wait to share this with you. This is in Chandler. It was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. It is now a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house. The space is way better. There was a sunken living room. We opened up the concept. Can't wait to show you. This thing turned out fabulous. You can see we kept the original brick of the house, but everything's painted, brand new air conditioning unit. I would keep this house as a rental because it was a rental for me, but I'll explain why as well. We're actually gonna put it on the market here this next weekend. So come on back in with me. Let's go inside. All right, here we are. Now I remember, this was the first house, not the first house that I bought. This was the first house that my wife and I bought after we got married. We actually moved into this house. When I came in the first time, we walked in the front door and there was a living room over here, but it was sunken. You had to be careful. There was a little railing here, but you could trip and fall down. That's happened. This was a sunken living room, has a giant vaulted ceiling in here. This was actually one of my favorite rooms, except it was always hot in here. Okay, but now, brand new air conditioning unit. Then, there was a wall here before with little bars. If we have a picture, we'll show it. Almost like a prison, right? You could peek through to the other side, but you had to walk all the way around to come back here. We took that out, completely opened it up. You can see that this kitchen and living room now is wide open. This is the perfect spot for a giant table, and this used to go all the way to the other side of this bedroom. There was a fireplace on the other side. We have closed it off here as there's still plenty of space and added a 4th bedroom, right? So this is where the 3-bedroom, 2-bath became a 4-bedroom. You just gotta look for those nice, perfect spots to add that extra bedroom, okay? And then the other thing we did was here, this was actually the garage door. You know, in garages, they have the step-up area. That's what this area right here behind me was. And it's real big, real wide, okay? So we actually added this brand new wall right here. That's the garage now, and carried it all the way down. So now your laundry room is not in the garage anymore, right? We actually moved the laundry into the second room so you can store whatever you want in the first room, and this is your utility room. So worked out really nice. Coming back into here, we did our standard shaker white cabinets with our quartz countertops. Turned out fabulous. There was no island before. The counter was here, wrapped around, sink was still here, and then there was a peninsula that came out to about here. We definitely have a picture of that, so I'll make sure we add that in there. There was a drop down, right, in the ceiling, the soffit, so it really made it feel tight in here. But now, this is way more of a community space. Get bar stools up, you got people sitting over there, back there, you're just going back and forth. I would have loved, this is what I wish the house would have been when we first bought it. In fact, after we first bought it, and I'll show you a picture of that, we did a little renovation. We actually did concrete countertops, left the original cabinetry, and I had no idea what the heck I was doing. YouTube, thank you. And we made concrete countertops ourselves, me and a friend of mine. I definitely couldn't have done it myself, but this would have been the more ideal setup. Now the rest of the house, we left about the same, but remodeled obviously the bathrooms, right? We still had our storage right here on the hallway, right? That you can use for your food storage. All right guys, now that we're coming down the hall, first up, we got the guest bathroom. It turned out absolutely stunning. The cabinet and countertop were way smaller, but now we brought the shaker in, we brought the quartz in, and completely remodeled the bathroom. Then we have the bedrooms. Now, normally, just normal bedrooms, right? Except I lived here. Bedroom number 1 was my office, so come on in. This was my office. I had my desk right here. I remember sitting right here, and we had our first kid in this house, right? So I got the baby sitting in the little chair, rocking right next to me, doing my work, right? Brings back such memories. This was the perfect place for that. This is where it all started. All right, now the next bedroom was Jenny's photography studio, right? She actually painted these walls striped colors, I remember. And in here, this is where her magic happened, right? Jenny was a wedding photographer. So this is where she would edit her photos and spend a lot of time. Very important for each person in a relationship to have their aspirations and for them to work hard and go after it. So this is where Jenny was. I constantly remember seeing her from out in the hallway in here working. So, wow, memories were made, guys. Down here at the end of the hall, there actually used to be cabinetry, storage. It was so broken down, it had to be pulled out, but now it actually feels so much bigger, right? You could put a little table there, little picture up on the wall. So love that. Then here's the master. It was a double door. We turned it single. Man, this feels so much bigger than it did back when I lived here, right? You got your walk-in closet over here. We completely put new wooden poles. Turned out fantastic, right? And check out these lights. These lights are super cool, these fans. These ones are really cool because you can change between daylight and the different colors of the lights, but yet they're still remote controlled, so you don't have the extra chain hanging down, okay? And then here is your bathroom suite. Absolutely stunning compared to what I was used to when I lived here. Same shaker cabinets with quartz countertops, and this shower is huge, right? And then you have the option. Do you want the pull up with the shower curtain or put a nice glass in? I think I'd go with the glass in my opinion. This has been night and day, right? This is such a personal experience for me since living here. So when I have done videos in the past and I have shared about how I kind of got started. And this is the house, the first house that Jenny and I bought, where we had no money. We were able to put down our down payment because of a tax refund. We had our first child here, and then we turned it into a rental property. This was our first rental property. When we were looking at this house, we knew we wanted to turn it into a rental, and that was the plan to begin with. So, come full circle, now it's time to sell. We did have some tenants kind of trash the place, unfortunately, at the end, which is what triggered us to go ahead and remodel the whole thing. But wow, it's just cool that we were able to change everything and really make it what it is today. All right, guys, this has been fun. Thanks so much for coming down memory lane with me here. I can't believe that I used to live here and this is my house. This has been so fun to share it with you. So if this at all can help any of you to get motivated to understand, you can go out, you can buy a house, and yeah, 10, 12 years later, you end up making some good money on it. We bought this house for about $100,000, and we're gonna be able to sell this for probably $450,000 to $480,000. So time is your friend. Go out there, go buy something. Thanks for hanging out.